Good morning. The reason people come to me is because they want to change what they're doing and the results they're getting in life. And consistently what we need to do is before you work on what you're doing, before you work on what you're getting, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on your own mindset, your own beliefs, your own patterns. This is what I mean. If you've got a relationship with money where you don't see money as a positive thing, you don't believe that it can help people, you believe that it turns you evil or that you're going to become a horrible person if you have it, well, guess what? You're not going to be working hard to get money. You're going to be self-sabotaging along the way, because as you are working to get money, logically you say, this will help me and my family and other people around me and my community. At the same time, your subconscious mind, that emotional brain of yours, will be going, no way, run away, this is evil, this is bad. So we've got to change our relationship with money, how we think about money, how we engage with money, in order to then feel free to make money, to take the actions that will make money, or we will consistently self-sabotage. We will typically fight or run away from the idea of money, from the idea of making money. This happens with everything. Think about relationships. What are your relationships with your family members, with your friends, with other people? What will start to happen, notice the patterns. When you start to notice the patterns and ask yourself consistently, what are the patterns? What am I noticing over and over again? Once you understand those patterns, what you will automatically begin to understand, for most people, some people need a little bit of help, but if you need help with this, contact me, okay? This is what I do for a living, right? When you notice those patterns, you'll most likely be ready to go, oh, this is the pattern. Now, what is an action I can take to start changing this pattern, to start changing how I think about it? There are easy ways to do this. I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again really quickly for today's video, for this morning's video. What I'll say is that the easiest way to do it is whatever the pattern is, money, relationships, we'll use money as an example. You can simply ask yourself a few questions. Number one, how did I learn about money from what I was told growing up, or what I've heard about it as I've grown up? Secondly, what have I learned from the modeling that I've seen around me? What have I seen, the movies that I watch, what do I see about money and how people act with money? And what did I learn from my parents? What do I learn from other people as far as what I've seen modeled? And then thirdly, what have my experiences been with money? Have I just spent it and never been able to save it? Have I been in crazy amounts of debt? Have I made poor choices and gambled money away? Whatever my experiences are also going to teach me about it. Once you understand those things, then you also have to look at, what do I want in this? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of how much money do I want? And start envisioning yourself as being the responsible person that has those relationships, or that has money. Start visualizing yourself in that. I'm going to give you a word of warning here. I don't want to make this too long this morning, but here's a quick word of warning. The dangerous thing in any exercise like this is that as you change, as you start to change your beliefs about something, as you start to change your mindset about something, your paradigms, what will begin to change is that you will be different than the people around you. So the friends that you currently have, you'll start realizing, wait a second, these aren't the kind of friends that are helping me get to where I want to be. And that's scary for a lot of people. My friends and my relationships now are completely different than they were a decade ago. Absolutely different. And you know what? They continue to change. Because as people, I find these people, and I'm not calling anyone bad here, but if I spend time with people who have terrible paradigms about money and relationships, guess what? That's going to affect me. So automatically I've moved away from them, but they've also seen changes in me and gone, whoa, he's making money? He's got better relationships? Whatever it is, I'm not sure I want to be around that guy. So naturally that will happen. You don't have to cut anyone off. You don't have to have conversations with everyone where you're saying, I'm divorcing you right now as a friend. That's not what you need to do. But be aware that will happen. Be aware that as you change, people around you may not change as quickly as you. And that's going to be hard for them, and it's going to be hard for you. So keep that in mind. For today, simple action steps. Simply write down, what are my paradigms, what are my patterns and my beliefs about something that I want? What is your goal? Write it down. And then what are my patterns, what are my beliefs that are getting in the way of this? And once you've got those, start to examine them, and then start to take an action. And you know what? I could give you a few specific actions. The best way to do this is experiment with it. If you take this on yourself, rather than being told by someone else what you need to do, if you take this on for yourself, you will more likely than not choose the right actions. And if you don't, you'll learn so much from taking those actions that might not be ideal, that you'll be able to take the right ones in the future. Okay, learn, grow, challenge yourself. It's not always convenient. It's not always simple. It's not always comfortable, but it is something that will take you to your goals. And I know you want that. Enjoy the process.